we move on to the last anime.
Onward to us getting angry. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know if I'm angry. I guess I'm just
Disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, I guess.
You know when you go to the gym and you're like, all right, I'm going to get a really good pump in. You're getting the workout in, and then you go into the back, and you're like, I'm going to go to the sauna, and there's just some dude with like a towel on his face, but he's just got his crotch hanging out.
I don't
and
even
you're like,
care
dude,
about
I did
that.
not come here to see
No, like the
your
worst.
wiener.
The worst is when you go into a sauna and then there's like 6 dudes that played like half court pickup basketball, and they have all of their clothes on, including their shoes.
Okay,
I would rather have like naked man with towel on his face.
Both of them are bad.
Well, yeah, but I would rather have naked man towel on his face that actually showered before he walked into the sauna versus 6 guys that stepped off of the court and then just came into the sauna and sat down, because now I'm just bathing in like 6 basketball dude bacteria that's coming out of their shoes and their socks and their underwear and their gym shorts and their basketball tees. That's disgusting.
Like any of this.
Okay. Does that make it worse, or is Naked Man still worse for you?
No, they're all bad.
Okay.
They're all bad.
Okay.
I hate it all.
But no, I think because like Jobless hasn't changed. It's always been weird. Like if we remember season 1, like Rudy was creeping when he was a baby. He was literally born and it's just like, man, can't wait to suckle. And it's like, well, that's weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I feel like more disappointed now than in the beginning. But for some reason I do feel more disappointed.
Okay.
I still feel like they do a good job of telling the story, and they have like enough in there that doesn't make the overwhelming disappointment like wash over me. They somehow like they somehow calm me with the rest of what is going on in the show to make me not hyper focus on being disappointed on how gooner Rudy is. But
okay.
All right, let's
go.
We're
going to get into it.
Yeah, here we go. Episode 3. It starts with Rudy. Now we move on from Eris, sleeping at his house, still lacking a left hand. And he wakes up next to Roxy. And he goes for the super creep and just pulls the blankets off of her and stares at her naked body. But he wakes her up since it's morning.
He also says the weirdest fucking thing.
I don't want to repeat it. If you want to, everyone can just read it.
It's on the screen.
Yeah, but
I don't want to repeat it either. It's fucking weird, man. You didn't need to say that.
Yeah, but he wakes her up since it's morning, and he wanted to get some, but Roxy is like, everyone is waiting for us downstairs. Like Sylphie, his other wife, holding their newborn child, and he's like, oh, Sylphie, you're the best. And Roxy is there, and it's super awkward. And Sylphie is like, oh, Roxy, did Rudy beat it up last night? And she's like, nah, he was gentle. And this is weird as fuck.
Yeah, that was also another, yep.
Okay. Rudy goes to see Norn, who is taking care of their mom, Zenith. And Norn says she wrote a little bit about Ruijerd and wants him to review what she wrote. And Rudy internal monologues and says he was planning to write a book to clear the Superd's name, but Norn has taken over writing the book. He continues and says Zenith's memories haven't returned, but she's changing little by little, so they just gotta wait it out. Aisha rolls in with breakfast with Lilia, and Rudy continues his narration about how they were scattered about the world but have come together as a family again. Sylphie, Rudy, and Roxy go to school, and he recommended her as an instructor. And everyone likes Roxy, and Roxy is like, yeah, it was sick that you told everyone I was your teacher, but you didn't tell them that I was your wife. And Rudy is like, oh, shit. And then he just dotes on his harem and declares that he loves them to the entire school.
This was so weird, too. Unnecessary. Shut the fuck up. And then everybody cheered. Oh, so, like, all these people are followers of Millis for the most part, right? Like, what are we talking about?
Well, I don't know. I mean, Norn didn't cheer.
We literally have Cliff later on. Yeah, Norn didn't cheer. She was like, can you not do that in public, please? Fuck, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it. We're in a different world. I'm all for celebrating love. I don't think that monogamy and polyamory and whatever are the only choices like that we should have in this world. Whatever you and your partners are comfortable with, do whatever you're doing. I don't feel this is being serious about it, though.
No, I mean, it's more Rudy showing off what he has, more or less.
And then everybody else cheering for it is very strange.
Yeah, and
Like,
in
if they
reinforcing
were all
it, yeah.
walking and they all just like turned and they were like, cool, man, and then just kept going.
I guess to give it the benefit of the doubt, basically Rudy and Sylphie are like celebrities. Rudy is just this master mage that just blows up everyone. Incantationless magic is just like a baller, defeated bodyguardy. Everyone wants to duel him. So, I mean, everyone could be doing that, you know, either to try to get on Rudy's good side, you know, like just, I don't know. It was weird. I felt like it was weird. Norn goes to her classes. And she's popular, and Rudy is like, I'll fucking kill any of the boys that try anything. And I don't know. I just think it's, I mean, I feel like it's normal, like brotherly instinct to protect your sister and stuff. But then I also think it's weird that Rudy's like, yeah, if anyone tries to do anything to Norn, I'm going to kill him. Oh, wait, hold on. I got 2 wives here that I groomed.
Soon to be 3.
Yeah, and I'm just like, but no one better do it. Only me. Only I'm allowed to do it. No one else better do it.
Yeah, this is, it's showing how fucking stupid Rudy is as a main character.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I think it's by design and everything. So it's whatever. Rudy and Roxy go to see the headmaster dude, and he was Roxy's teacher back in the day, like 100 years ago. And Roxy said she was full of herself back then, but she learned some shit and is glad to be back. Rudy goes to class and meets up with the Beast girls, and they're like, damn, man, bringing in 2 girls, let's go. And Rudy thinks they didn't care about boys, but are now on the lookout for some, and it must be because he's got 2 wives. Zanoba rolls in with Julie, and he's excited to share his research with Rudy, but then black hair isekai girl is like, we got more experiments to do. But then she's got a case of the coughs. Cliff rolls in, and they talk about Lise, and Rudy is like, hey, I stopped by your place, but you 2 were just like making the walls shake. And Cliff was like, yeah, sorry about that. But you know, you could have told me about the baby. Seems like you're avoiding me. And Rudy thinks that he kind of is, because Cliff believes in Millis and didn't know what he would think about his polygamy double wife situation. Rudy is about to tell Cliff about his double wives, but then Roxy rolls in with the headmaster and she'll be their teacher. And Roxy is like, hey guys, I'm Rudy's second wife, by the way. And Cliff is like, what? They're in the Zanoba research room, and Cliff is like, man, Rudy, well, I'll forgive you since you don't follow Millis. But then he says Norn visits the church occasionally and said she wants to have a happy marriage like Rudy and Sylphie. And then he asks what she thought when Rudy brought home wife number 2.
I hope Norn gets like 7 dudes.
She wouldn't, because she's a follower of Millis.
Well, she occasionally dabbles in the Millis, but I hope that she's like, oh, wow, my brother's actually not a piece of shit. He loves all these people. I'm going to do the same thing. And I hope she goes and lives her fucking life, and Rudy has to fucking worry about everything.
Well, I mean, she could have 7 dudes, but then Rudy will just randomly kill 6 of them, so it's back down to 1. Because it's okay for him to do that, but it's not okay for Norn to have multiple guys. Rudy says she was mad, and Cliff is like, yep, thought so. And then he guilts Rudy a little bit, but Rudy thanks him for watching Norn, and he says Rudy shouldn't let her wander around alone since there's kidnappers about. They shift gears to the Hydra that they fought at the end of season 2 and Paul getting killed by it. And Rudy's left stump, but then Zanoba goes to get a glove, and it's a magic prosthetic that they made using the research from the robot. And the glove gets stronger the more magic you put into it, and Rudy wonders if he can do magic with it. They go outside and he practices, and it works no problem, but they haven't given the invention a name, so Rudy calls it the Hand of Zalif, which is Zanoba and Cliff put together as homage to the 2 inventors of the glove. Rudy gets home and he shows off his prosthetic, and he's like, yeah, now that I have my second hand, time to use it on you girls. Yeah. And Nord is like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? So Nord is basically like the viewer. and we can relate with Norn and just be like, dude, what is
Yeah.
going on? He immediately is like, I got a second hand now, and just grabs both their asses. And we're like, dude, what the fuck is happening? Anyway, they have dinner, and Rudy recalls everything that happened up until now, specifically citing parting with Eris. Foreshadowing? But at night, Rudy goes down to his secret cellar with Roxy's panties, and he prays to them, and he's like, yep, glad everything is right in the world, and life is completely normal with 2 lives and a pair of panties inside of a shrine. And that's how episode 3
I was really hoping he would talk to his dad. Like, come on, man. It's so annoying.
I mean, we do get some dad talking to next episode.
Sure, but like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, it's probably best he doesn't talk to his dad, because his dad would just be like, yeah, Rudy, you're killing it. You got 2 wives just like me. Panties are sick. That's probably how the conversation would go if he actually talked to his dad.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I don't know.
But that's what I mean. It's like we have creepy, and then we have kind of like heartwarming family building stuff. This episode to me is just like you're catching up with all of the characters. You're bringing up Zanoba, you're bringing up the isekai black hair girl, you're bringing up Cliff, you're bringing up Lise. So we're just kind of catching up with where we left off last season. We have creepy, we kind of like heartwarming family stuff, catch up with all of the other players of the game, and then we have dinner, get to see the family, big old family again, and then we have to go back to like fucking weird creepy. And I don't know, like,
they don't let you forget it.
No, they don't.
Let you forget
they definitely don't. And yeah, I guess they just have enough like heartwarming family time long enough for me to just like start to forget about how creepy everything is, and then they like remind me, just like, hey, just so you know, panties.
Don't forget.
Yeah,
Rudy's a creep.
Yeah, I mean, do we remember how he got the panties back? It was at the end of season 2.
No.
Aisha was like, hey, your secret thing that was at the house, I saved it for you. And then he's like, oh. And I think he just full busted, like after Aisha, his sister, hands him a girl's set of panties.
Okay.
That's the end of episode 3. Jobless. We're back, boys.
It's such a disappointment. Like, again, Eris episodes were good. Eris episodes are sick as fuck.
Yeah, no.
You see what the love that she has for Rudy is in the way that she defends him and talks about him, and it's not about fucking panties in a shrine. And like, if you took this part out and you were like, okay, cool, we're returning to normal life, cool. You took the beginning part out, like where he's talking about her body, like, cool. Wow. Like he could have looked at her and been like, wow, that's my wife. Like, I never would have imagined in a million years that I would be able to have the life that I have. But instead, he's got to be a fucking demon about it. It's so annoying.
And I mean, again, like, I think this is by design, right? I think the first 2 episodes with Eris is supposed, we relived the whole thing. We relived the Eris Rudy banging. We relived Eris leaving. We relived her practicing. Yeah, what you said, she's defending Rudy. She's basically like, yeah, I'm proud that Rudy fucking crushed me, Nina. And then we see that she's trying to grow and fight to like go back to Rudy's side. And like, obviously, yes, we're probably going to see Eris is going to come back. Rudy, I finally am strong enough to stand by your side. And then he's groping 2 other women as she like walks through the door. And now we're going to have to deal with the awkwardness of whatever that is going to be. And she's probably just going to blade of light the house in half. And then Ghislaine's going to have to like rein her in. And then Rudy's probably going to say some stupid shit.
He's like, oh, I love you equally. Don't worry. Yeah. And then she's like, oh, yeah, that's totally fine. I just want to be by your side. And then, oh, God.
Yeah.
Also.
I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up. But yes, I mean, that's also like such a weird dynamic as well.
I have it here.
No, just don't. It's fine. We don't have to. Because we're going to get it next episode too. So we don't have to like keep seeing it.
Great. Cool. All right, throw this show in the fucking dumpster. Let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Friends, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us at the Anime Book Club podcast. Fuck you, Mushoku Tensei, you son of a bitch. Ghost in the Shell was decent. It was fine. I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day is pretty good so far. Frontier Lord, maybe you're coming back in my good graces for a few moments here because you're not being a creep. But all right. And thank you guys to IT Aesthetics for sponsoring the Anime Book Club podcast. Use code TABC10 for 10% off your order at checkout, or TABC5 for a stacking coupon, $5 off your order, in addition to any other events they have going on. Also, thank you to Gamer Subs, delicious ass Gamer Subs. Thank you so much for all of this wonderful kissy passion. What was the other one that you said earlier? Onigiri. They don't, not an actual flavor, but onigiri, delicious. And
tastes like rice.
Tastes like rice, liquid rice. What is that? What is that?
Porridge?
Pork chop?
Oh, it's actually just the water that they save after you wash your rice. That is what the flavor
Yeah.
It's just starch. Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah. And then, friends, go check us out on Spotify. Go check us out on YouTube. Go check us out on Apple Podcasts at the Anime Book Club Podcast. Anywhere you could find podcasts, you will find us. Check us out on TikTok. DJ Montague on TikTok. I'm posting stuff about the show, little shorts. Check us out on Instagram also as well at the Anime Book Club Podcast. Check out our website, theanimebookclub.com. And thank you, Greg, for being here and telling us wonderful stories. Thank you to everybody for hanging out with us today. Greg, what is the moral of the story for these people today?
The moral of the story is don't let others dictate your actions. If you want to grow like Eris while everyone is making fun of you behind your back, you should do it. If you want, I don't want to use Rudy as an example, but if you want to do something, you should do it. No matter what other people say. I mean, unless it's unhealthy, obviously. But like, if you're like, I want to be a breakdancer, and everyone's like, no, like, don't do that. Like, it doesn't make any money, and you're going to ruin your life.
Like Laser Gun? You know what? Props to her.
Yeah,
Laser
the
Gun.
Australian Olympic breakdancer girl.
We all know Laser Gun's name for a reason.
It wasn't. Is it Laser Gun? I don't think it's Laser Gun.
Ray Gun.
Ray Gun. Yeah, there you go. Ray Gun. Yep. You know, move towards those things that you want to do, and don't let others discourage you if that is truly what you want to do.
I think her name's awesome now. Oh my God. I thought it was fucking silly before, but her name is Rachel Gunn.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
Fuck yeah, dude. You know what? Like, I judged a book by its cover. I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, listen to Greg. Don't fucking listen to me, dude.
But yeah, I think that's all we have for you today. So now it is time for DJ Montague to say something to then cue me up to say another thing.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to go. I'm going to play Miss Fall Hunter. I'm going to maybe get Greg to play Miss Fall Hunter at some point in his life. Would be sick. You, me, and Lauren back on the ones and twos. Sound like you're slowly falling off a cliff. All right, Greg, tell him goodbye.
Goodbye.
Love it. Thank you, friends, for checking out the Anime Book Club podcast. We hope you enjoyed the episode.
And if you don't want to miss the next one, follow us on the socials where we announce new episodes, content, and other cool stuff. You can also check out our anime list with our rankings and follow along with what we're currently watching and what we have watched in the past.
All the links are in the description. See you in the next one. Bye!